Let's focus in on the market action. A somber close to a fairly illustrious week. We ended flat despite a stellar rally where we've gained about 2% for the week gone by. So 98.86 after that flitting moment with 9900. And for the Sensex, we're down about 16 points. The broader markets, though, have lagged. But I think everyone is going to keep an eye out on 10,000 come next week. Let's get an Aisha Faridi. And Aisha, clearly flattered to deceive today. We cooled off after hitting 9900 just about immediately.
A bunch of sectors actually. It was technology on one end, reacting to TCS and Infosys numbers. Infosys, even though it started off with gains, completely cooled off and closed in the red eventually. And some of the energy and auto names as well ebbed off. So IOC was one of your top losers. TCS from the word go. The numbers didn't quite go down well with the street. And while most brokerages did remain, or rather did have a neutral call in the stock, but they did cut their EPS estimates on this one when the numbers came in post-market hours yesterday. So TCS was a big drag, and like I said, Infi completely cooled off and gave up all of its gains to close in 0.5% lower eventually. And Tata Motors, which has been a big performer this week, that also ebbed off a bit. The laggards then from the broader markets, which by the way were underperformers, so Nalco, Sensex, which saw a huge pop the last two trading sessions, and some of these penny stocks as well as the newly listed space, that also saw some significant amount of profit taking. So AU Small Finance, which has actually seen a gain since its listing of 51%, that cracked about 17% today. Shankara Buildcon was the other one, case in point, and JP Associates as well cooled off. Having said that, the gainers were within the pharmaceutical space, news-based moves coming in for Aurobindo Pharma as well as Biocon both. Jubilant Foodworks set to report its earnings come next week, and there's all talk in the market that perhaps last quarter's numbers, the same-store sales growth, may have actually bottomed out after being the worst in about 7 years. GAIL and HPCL were some of your other movers.